Cost of goods are rising. You keep saying that your meat is locally grown, but they're not that great. I'm going to terminate our business effective today.
But are you sure you're okay with this price?
Of course.
Trouble busters!
It's what's for dinner. My name is Melanie, and I'm 28. I'm going to deliver the best beef possible to a vendor who's been conducting business with us for the past 20 years.
Melanie, aren't there more affordable meats?
Out of all the locally grown beef, this is the most affordable product we can provide. I recommend you continue purchasing high-quality meat to meet your customers' satisfaction.
Oh, people won't even tell the difference. They all taste the same after you sprinkle salt and pepper and cook them up.
That's not true.
Cost of goods are rising. You keep saying that your meat is locally grown, but they're not that great. I'm going to terminate our business effective today.
This meat is an affordable, high-quality meat out of any locally grown beef you can find.
We're going to purchase even more affordable beef that I can buy from out of the country, so I'm going to terminate our business effective today.
Are you saying that you're rejecting the 100K order that I brought today?
I'm afraid so.
But then, you can't do this when I already brought the products.
End of conversation. Thanks for all these years.
This was how the 20 years of business ended, just like that. We've been rejecting all offers from other restaurants for the last 20 years, ever since my dad was in charge, just so we could provide for Shelly's restaurant. Now 100K worth of meat is going to be wasted. We're going to go out of business. I feel bad for the poor cows, too. Dad, what should I do? I have so many memories with Dad for the last 20 years that we spent together in this shop. I can't let go of this business. I'm not letting her get away with this. Trouble busters! What? Really? Yes, we'd be more than happy to purchase your meat. But are you sure you're okay with this price?
Of course.
But this is such a high-quality, locally grown beef. I feel bad for you to let us purchase it for such a reasonable price. I'm purchasing the meat from Terrific Tom's Farm, which is a farm that we've been conducting business with for many years, and that's why we're able to purchase them for a relatively affordable price.
Melanie, I look forward to conducting business with you. Oh, Helen, you're a savior to Melanie's butchery. Yikes, what the heck? Where does the line go to? Hey, are you waiting in line to get into that restaurant?
Yeah, a lot of tourists are also visiting that restaurant, and it's hard to make reservations with them.
What? Ugh. Hey, you guys.
Oh, long time no see, Shelly.
It's only been a month since I saw you, and what have you done? You stole all my customers. I haven't had a single customer at my restaurant.
Isn't that your problem? We didn't do anything to you.
Melanie, I know you did something. What is this? Are you taking it out on us because we canceled that order a month ago?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You must have spread a bad rumor about us. We've never had a single business day when we didn't have any customers.
I don't think we caused that problem.
What are you trying to say?
Shelly, I'm sure you know it for yourself.
I don't know anything about this.
Do you even realize why you had a lot of customers dining at your restaurant for the last 20 years?
It's because I'm a remarkable business owner.
If that's what you think, I suggest you go back to the basics of business.
What did you just say? You just took over your butchery not too long ago. You don't know anything about business.
I grew up watching my father's back ever since when I was little, so I know what matters the most when conducting business.
Just because your business is going well, it doesn't mean you're doing a good job.
Shelly, why do you think you had so many customers dining at Shady Shelly all these years?
It's because I designed such a nice ambiance for my restaurant inside out. Oh, and it's also because our meat is seasoned so well thanks to the chef, who's one of the best out of all the chefs in our nation.
Did you really think that was it?
What else could there be?
Shelly, let me tell you this as someone who works in the meat industry.
I don't need you to be lecturing me about anything.
Our business stands only thanks to our customers.
I know that. You're saying that customers are gods, right? But then, Melanie, without my business skills, I wouldn't have been able to keep my steakhouse for the last 20 years.
Maybe you're right about that, but there's something you're lacking.
What am I lacking?
Steakhouse customers are looking for high-quality meat.
But every meat tastes the same.
And that's the core of the problem.
What?
It's true that the chef's culinary skills are necessary in order to satisfy our customers, but Shelly, our customers become satisfied only when those skilled chefs cook the finest ingredients.
Look, Melanie, you probably don't understand this because you've only been in charge of your business for a short time, but generating profit is the most important thing to do when running a restaurant.
Money, huh? You're just thinking about your profit.
Of course, anyone who owns a business is running it for the money. Your father isn't an exception. He must have established the business because he wanted money.
That's not true. He wanted as many people as possible to enjoy a high-quality local beef, and that's why he... Oh, Melanie. Hey, how dare you say those things, being a steakhouse owner?
What's your problem? You just got lucky that you have so many customers lining up at your door.
That's not true. The meat that Melanie provides is tender and savory, and that's why we have so many repeating customers.
I'm sure you're going to go after profit once your business starts stabilizing too.
I won't deny the fact that I want to expand my business once I get to serve a large number of customers, but that's because I want to make as many people smile by having great steak with us. That's right. What you're doing is cutting down labor and food cost while trying to generate more sales, and that's why you lost your customers.
Stop being a hypocrite. The reason why I lost customers is because you've been stealing customers from me.
Stealing isn't a precise word.
That's enough. I don't want to be wasting time on you guys like this. Just wait and see what's about to happen to you guys.
And this is exactly why this steakhouse has been in business for so many years. Great wine pairing, too. I recommend Shady Shelly to all.
Oh, hello, Helen. Hello, Melanie.
It seems like there's quite a few things going on here. You're disturbing the neighborhood. Would you be able to keep things down here? Some of my customers are struggling to get into my restaurant, too.
Oh, I can tell that you're flustered because you lost your customers.
That's not what I'm saying.
Melanie, I've been purchasing our meat for half the price you were charging us. I guess the meat quality isn't as good, but we provide the best seasoning and the ambience, which is catching everyone's attention. And our restaurant ended up being so busy with customers all over the world. I'm going to be on a TV show as a beautiful business owner, too.
In conclusion, what exactly are you trying to say?
I'm telling you that there's no point in spending so much to purchase high-quality beef. Customers who dine at a restaurant are focused on their conversations, and they don't really care about the price.
How dare you say that about your customers? You're being ridiculous. Shelly, don't you care about how the food tastes when you dine at a restaurant?
Of course I'd care if the food is good or not, but who cares as long as the food is good? Customers can't taste the difference between the different quality ingredients.
That's not true. Customers are satisfied only because you provide the best product possible, starting from the ingredients.
You keep saying that, but you're just driven by your ego.
I don't even know what to say to you. When you get famous people like influencers to come dine at your restaurant, you'd get more customers because people will talk about your business. But they're all going to know the quality of what you provide sooner or later.
I know you're just here to insult me because you're sad to see I'm doing so well. Say whatever you want.
Whatever I want.
I wasn't telling you to repeat what I said.
The best dishes can only be served from the finest ingredients. Without that concept, your food isn't going to satisfy your customers.
As I said the last time we spoke, I don't need you to be giving me lectures like that. You wouldn't know that running a restaurant is all about competing with other restaurants, right?
And in order to win that competition, you need to strive to serve the best dishes that use the finest ingredients, along with a warm service.
You're soon going to realize that those pretty talks aren't going to be what matters in order to run a business.
By the way, Shelly, you're currently serving meat from outside the country, right?
Of course not. I'm using locally grown beef. Take a look at this.
The day you terminated business with my shop, you said that you were going to purchase meat from outside the country.
I thought about that back then, but why are you asking? Are you trying to accuse me of falsely advertising about locally grown beef? I know you're trying to look for flaws just because you're jealous that my restaurant is so successful, but you can't even prove that I'm falsely advertising that we serve locally grown beef.
In that case, do you have anything to say about this?
Just mix 10% of locally grown beef with 90% of imported beef.
But...
Customers won't even tell the difference between the two. What? Was someone recording this conversation?
Do you remember the young lady who used to work here?
I can't remember every person who works here. I'm too busy for that.
I can't believe you don't even recall someone who used to work for you. You're such a failing business owner.
What did you just say?
Shelly, you made too many enemies going after profit. This is the result of those actions. Your former employee decided to reveal the truth. Oh, by the way, that former employee now works at my restaurant.
What? How dare you steal my staff?
Stealing isn't the precise word for it. She always hated the way you treated her at this restaurant, so that was why she decided to apply at my restaurant. She's a hard worker, and a lot of our customers enjoy her service.
Who the heck was it?
She's in her 20s, and she's a little tall. Don't you remember her?
Oh, that girl. I can't believe she betrayed me by recording that conversation.
Betray? I mean, you were making your employee execute the false advertisement without even using your own two hands. How do you feel about yourself as a business owner right now?
I want you to delete that audio right now.
We can't do that. This is evidence of your false advertisement. You would know that you're violating the competition law, right?
Hey, this wasn't what you said.
What?
Oh, that's someone who's known to be a big eater.
Oh, did something happen?
The meat you sent to our office wasn't locally grown, right? I heard that it was locally grown, and that was why I wanted to introduce it on my TruTube channel, but you almost made me lie to my fans and viewers.
How were you able to tell that they weren't locally grown?
I'm a professional eater who's been eating all different kinds of meat, whether they're locally grown or not. I can immediately tell when I look at the color and the texture of the meat.
Did you hear that, Shelly?
I'm sorry. I'm sure there was a mistake, and you ended up receiving the wrong product. I made sure to tell my employees to send you the beef you asked for. Hey, who made this mistake?
Look in the mirror as you ask that question.
Oh.
I'd forgive it if it was a genuine error, but if this was done intentionally, I'm gonna file a lawsuit. I'll be speaking to you about this further through a lawyer.
Oh, Mr. Madison, please make sure you advertise our restaurant.
No, I won't.
Oh my God, so many people. We'll seat you within the next hour, so please kindly wait. All the customers left because that guy made such a scene. Hey, Melanie.
What do you want from me?
Since we've been conducting business for over 20 years, how do you feel about running this steakhouse with me again?
I refuse, no matter what.
I'll never terminate our business again, so please.
I can't believe you have the guts to ask me. I know you're going to cancel my shipment the moment your business goes back on track again. She must be crazy.
This has nothing to do with you, Helen. Fine. Just wait and see who's laughing 6 months from now. My rivals, you're here.
Shelly, you're the only person who considers us your rival. What happened to your other restaurant?
It's still in business.
But it looks quite sad and shady.
Who cares about that? Anyway, take a look at this place. I opened a new gorgeous steakhouse.
I can see that, but your other restaurant has been in the red ink. Are you okay with opening a new restaurant?
Thanks for being so concerned, but this Happy Cow House projects a $3 million profit in the next year.
$3 million? What did you do to make that possible?
I didn't do anything. I've only done good things in my entire life.
You're not convincing at all.
Say what you want. Mr. Carson, a worldly renowned businessman, is going to dine at our restaurant today.
What? Isn't he also a food critic? Oh, I envy you for getting a food critic to visit you.
That's right. I used all my connections it took to get celebrities and governors to dine here, so you better wait and see what's about to happen.
I have a feeling that the exact same thing that happened with the other restaurant is about to happen at this one.
Melanie, I know you envy me, but I'm going to prove that the meat quality has nothing to do with whether a steakhouse is successful, so just watch and see what's about to happen. Melanie?
I knew you would be here.
I need to borrow money from you.
Ma'am, I don't need to remind you that your payment is due today, do I?
Of course I remember. Look, I even made sure I wrote it on my palm with a permanent marker. But then we had some issues with the bank, and I couldn't.
You wouldn't tell me that you couldn't get the payment, would you?
Shelly, were you making debts when you opened the new restaurant?
I thought I'd be generating profits.
I need you to return what you owe, especially considering how much you owe.
Melanie, please, I don't have anyone else I can rely on.
Did everyone leave you the moment they realized you have a debt?
I'll pay you back in a year, so please, I'm sorry for what I've done to you back then.
If you're really sorry for anything, perhaps you should atone for your sins for the false advertisement and start all over from scratch.
Wait, you can't do that to me right now. I need you to delete that audio. Please.
You're going to face the consequences for underestimating how the beef quality matters.
Oh no, please help me.
Because Shelly was advertising that she served locally grown beef when she wasn't, she was charged with false advertisement along with a penalty of $20,000. Even after selling the 2 restaurants, she didn't have enough money to pay off her debt and penalty. She currently works at Terrific Tom's farm.
Hey, Shelly, you need to handle the cows more nicely or else they're going to be upset.
Huh?
See, I told you.
I don't want to be hated by cows. I already have enough human beings hating me.
As for us, Helen opened a new location for her restaurant, which brought my butchery to success too. One of my regular customers at the butchery also confessed his love for me recently too. I hope this turns into a serious relationship. Troublebusters!